Guidance is the key thing, man. It's very important. No matter how old you are.
Let's look at, like I said, man, look at the day and age that we live in, brother. People don't give a about guidance. They give what they see on social media. That's their guidance. That's what they wake up to every morning. They grab the phone, man, to get on the phone to see who's living like what before they get up and even brush their teeth. Even on my show, like I said, like I'm trying to show the viewer transparency.
Because people be like, man, Sharp, he hard on people. Like, no, he's not.
Well, they look at it like, oh, well, Sharp only turns up on, women or now little kids. Or I'm like, man, come on, man. Ain't them the people we supposed to be trying to save, our women and children? Like,
hey, look, I'm going to say this, though. That's a clip, and I ain't seen the full interview with him with Sharp and OG Suicide, and Sharp, my boy. But what I will say is this, like, it's like you kind of, my boy got a good heart, for sure. His intentions on the shit ain't foul at all. But it's like, you got to understand that the people you can't please everybody. But just for the perspective of the people that's like, oh, Sharp hard as fuck on everybody. The reason that the message that he's sending, my boy's message is getting lost in translation. That's what's happening. And the reason his message, even though what he doing comes from a pure place in his heart, he trying to save the women and the children and all of that, you know what I'm saying? The reason some people don't see it like that is because your message is getting lost in translation, because we do, even if we don't like it or personally agree with it, we all know that it's not just what you say, it's how you say it. Both of those things are very equal, you know what I'm saying? And what we deem as a good thing is going to be based off our perception, how well we see life. I might see some shit and be like, yeah, that's crazy for me to go do that. And you might see some shit and be like, no, that's a good thing. I need to go do that. Same thing with unaliving yourself. You think it's bad until you think it's good. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, the way that we talk, the way that Sharp, addresses certain people and certain shit is like sometimes the message gets lost in translation because the way you say it matters. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling them, I ain't saying, oh man, Sharp needs to be better, this and that, but that's just do what you will, but that's a true statement. It's like what you say is very important, but also how you say it is also important, and you gotta know how to You gotta know how to finesse that line in the middle to be yourself and make sure your message is translated in a way that the person you really trying to give, who it matters to, is digesting it properly. And that's my take on the shit, Could.